WWE Payback absolutely sucked. And there are people out there that are turning around saying that this was a great show. First of all, what I've seen lately is a lot of people have lowered their expectations to the point where when a pay-per-view is garbage, they'll say it's good. Not only that, but some people don't even know how to actually review a show, okay? The way I review it is from all the matches in the pay-per-view. If all the matches are great, that's fantastic. The card set up, everything. Some people are saying that this show was great. In my opinion, I thought it was garbage, okay? Now, just because the main event was good, and by the way, I have something interesting to say about the main event, but just because you think the main event was good on the show, doesn't mean the whole show was amazing. Just because it doesn't make it amazing. Let's call it like it is, folks, okay? Just because the main event was good, and like I said, I got a few things that's going to piss off a few people at the very end of this when I get to it. Just because people thought that the main event was good does not mean that the entire show is great. So first of all, get that out of your heads, okay? I'm sorry that I have to appear as if I'm like, going crazy and shit, but there has to be times, 'cause I've seen some people posting a shitload of fucking garbage right now, and people turn around saying that this pay-per-view was good. I actually liked it. No, it was, do you know what this was, right? If this was a WWE Raw, it would have been great, okay? The difference is, though, is that we are paying for a show that is essentially like Raw. This is a good Raw. This is, I would even say a semi-good Raw. This is a good Raw. Payback, okay? No, but a pay-per-view has to be more than that. A pay-per-view has to be more than the actual Raw show. And that's the problem we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is that whether you agree with me or not, the fact remains is that the pay-per-views have been slacking, okay? People are trying to make Raw better than the pay-per-views, okay? And it's going to turn away WWE subscribers. It's going to turn away people watching this shit and paying for these pay-per-views because they're probably just going to watch a repeat of it on Raw tonight. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. Right now, there's a lot of things I need to discuss right now. We're going to go through match by match. And like I said, you do not want to miss what I have to say about AJ Styles and Roman Reigns because I think we're going to piss off a few people here right now. But anyway, Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin, okay? Garbage. Didn't like it. They're trying to build Corbin, but yet he loses, okay? Ziggler took advantage of Corbin, showboating. He rolled up the heel with a schoolboy pin, for the 3 count. So yeah, Corbin kicks out Ziggler, out of the, outside of the ring. Blah, 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 blah. Not all that great. But again, they're building Baron Corbin on Raw, okay? They're making him this big fucking monster heel, and they put him on a pre-show. You put him on a pre-show, and not only did you put him on a pre-show, the guy loses. I mean, oh my god, man. I don't know. It's good to see Dolph Ziggler win. I like Dolph Ziggler, but again, in terms of the story, there's a lot of inconsistencies right now. WWE don't know what the hell they're doing. Let's continue. Kalisto versus Ryback. People seem to have liked this. I really couldn't give a shit. Anyway, I really didn't care. I mean, the good thing about it was Ryback went down the ring. He did the CM Punk thing. And I just want to say this. I have nothing against people in Chicago, but some of you were really fucking annoying in this pay-per-view. Number one, the CM Punk chants. First of all, I like CM Punk. I think he was fantastic, but he had his chance. The man doesn't want to be there. You have nothing to prove by chanting CM Punk, okay? Just because CM Punk he's in UFC, he doesn't want to see any of you people. He's in UFC, he thinks wrestling is an embarrassment. He thinks you watching this is an embarrassment. Let's just call it like it is. And you people that are chanting CM Punk, dude, CM Punk, it's been 2 years since he left. It's getting old now. Please, just move past it. And it's good. I honestly, I hate to say it, but I think it was good Ryback pissing off some of the crowd because some of them were very annoying. Some of these crowds are more emphasis on themselves getting over. They have paid their tickets. They are allowed to chant whatever they want. Absolutely. If they want to chant CM Punk, that's fine. That's okay, right? Whatever, right? But come on, can you not chant something a little bit better, please? Just like something that's engaging or something that's funny or whatever. I don't know. It's like some of these crowds are trying to get themselves over and CM Punk, like, dude, the guy left 2 years ago. He's in UFC, and even with UFC, he's done nothing there, okay? His stock's dropping. Nobody cares about CM Punk anymore. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, and I like CM Punk, but he hasn't been irrelevant in ages, so stop kidding yourselves. So yeah, anyway, Kalisto wins via pinfall to retain the United States Championship. I personally didn't like it. I thought Ryback should have won, but anyway. The Vivell Villains, Enzo Amore versus Colin Cassidy. Match ends in a no contest. Right, first of all, really scary. Obviously, I'm not gonna talk too much about this, because, for anyone who doesn't know, Enzo Amore got injured. Now, the reports are saying that he is fine. I seen him standing up in the hospital. He seems fine. Apparently, he obtained a concussion. Thankfully, he is okay. I was actually very concerned about him. And it's not great for Enzo, you know what I mean? Because, his team's finally getting over. Don't know what they're gonna do. If it's not too serious, then I'm sure he'll probably face the Vivell Villains again, or the Vivell Villains will go up against the New Day. But anyway, yes, it's really sad news. I'm not gonna grade this right now because, it was just unfortunate that what happened, shit like that. Not the Vivell Villains' fault. Some people are blaming the Vivell Villains that he threw him into the ropes or whatever. I just think that what happened was that Enzo was trying to slide into the ropes and he didn't get enough leverage and his head hit the back and shit like that. But thankfully he's okay now. Kevin Owens posted a picture with Enzo Amore there and Kaz there, and Colin Cassidy, should I say. So, yes, he's okay. So anyway, let's move on. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I will say this. Probably a good match. It was a good match. But again, I hate to say this, but it should happen at Mania. For this to be in a payback show was just completely ridiculous. Now it's not taking away anything from Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn, but again, this is something that should have happened at Mania. And for people to say, "Oh, it's an amazing match, yeah, it's fantastic," yeah, it should have happened at Mania. So I'm just saying, definitely, in my personal opinion, the best match of the night. A lot of you are saying, "Well, what about AJ Styles and Roman Reigns?" I'll get to that in a minute. But this one I didn't particularly enjoy. Anyway, so Owen stands on Sami's hand in the ring steps. Zayn backdrops Owen into the ring apron. Owens, so a Stern, Owens battled a weary Zayn, trading blows and near falls. It took an epic pop-up powerbomb to end the match. Owens then celebrated, got in Baron Corbin's face, and forced his way behind the commentary desk. So yes, all in all, I thought this was the best match of the night. Cesaro versus The Miz, I didn't like it. However, there was one saving grace, and that was Kevin Owens on commentary. Anyone that tells Michael Cole to shut up is an A-star, in my opinion. I thought that was good. The match itself was nothing special. To be honest with you, I think people were overhyping this. If you've seen this on Raw, you would not give a shit about it. That's the thing. A lot of these matches here were Raw matches. They weren't pay-per-view matches. There was no build-up, really, necessarily. But anyway, The Miz, he defeats Cesaro with a distraction. Cesaro tries to push Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens because they were battling outside the ring. And The Miz wins, gets the pinfall, and he beats Cesaro. So yeah, all in all, The Miz wins via pinfall. Not all that great. Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. Again, some people might say, "Oh, well, I think this is a great match, and it was fantastic, whatever." Here's the thing: the build-up was horrible. I didn't even care too much about it, and I like Dean Ambrose, I really do. I like Chris Jericho and shit like that, but however, the build up to this story makes no logical sense. They're essentially arguing over a TV segment, okay? Which nobody gives a crap about. The Ambrose Asylum and the Chris Jericho highlight reel and the shit like that. That ain't a story. That ain't a story. That's crap, and it does make Ambrose look worse. The thing is, they're trying to make Ambrose look good. He's doing well against guys against Chris Jericho and shit like that, but when it comes to the main event, then he loses, and I feel that Ambrose is going to be stuck there for a while, unfortunately. But anyway, Ambrose wins via pinfall. It took several knees to the head and dirty deeds to put Chris Jericho away. Y2J responded with a tirade at ringside. So yeah, there we go. Okay, one. Is Bleacher Report high? They gave this shit a B. Okay. I want to say this, one of the worst matches on the card. Natalya versus Charlotte. First of all, the Montreal fake screw job has been done so much that it ain't even funny, okay? First of all, doing the Montreal screw job is by far one of the worst things that I've ever seen in my life. It's horrible, okay? What they should have done is actually pretend that it was real, okay? They should have had Natalya and Bret Hart go insane, not put the figure four lock on Charlotte or the Charlotte or Ric Flair. Have fucking Bret spit at someone and just go off. Like, don't even do anything, just walk away. Make it look real. That's what they should have done, okay? And then we would have been invested. We'd be like, oh shit, is this real? That's what they should have done. No, they went with the vintage. Put him in the figure four lock. Let's go for the sharpshooter. Yay, yay. Oh crap. Okay, it was garbage. And this not only puts the women's division in a bad spot, it also makes it look like a complete joke. Okay? I'm sick of these old men that are in women's corners all the time. Can we not have the two women just face each other like normal, please? Is that too much to ask for? Anyway, Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter in a flashback to the Montreal Screwjob. The referee called the bell for even though Natalya didn't tap out. The Hitman and Natalya then put their enemies in the sharpshooter as retribution. Honestly, whoever rated this a B must be smoking some weed. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I honestly hated this. I didn't like this match. I thought it was completely horrible. Fans were chanting Sasha Banks. They weren't even into it, to be honest with you. I don't even think Bret Hart wanted to be in there. Okay, so Vince McMahon decides who will control Raw. Honestly, right, so I'll get into the main points. The crowd chants CM Punk on Vince McMahon's speech. Vince McMahon, which I thought was hilarious, actually played up it, because he was kind of trolling them a little bit, like, come on, is that all you got? And they actually weren't even chanting that loudly, to be honest with you. They were just going, CM Punk, well, why is he want us to chant that for? CM Punk, CM Punk! Like, come on, get a life, you neckbeards. I'm turning into a smart buster right now, I swear to God, I really am. You people in Chicago are animals. Animals, that was Vince McMahon. I don't listen to anybody except me. Basically, to sum this all up, they did this for about 20 to 30 minutes. It felt like an hour. And at the end of the day, rather than a brand split, rather than something crazy, rather than something that would have been good, what do you think they did? Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon are controlling Raw, and they're getting along. What a complete waste of time. You wasted near 20 to 30 minutes of my life watching this pay-per-view, talking, and talking, okay? You wasted that garbage, and guess what you did? Guess what you did? You basically do the worst thing that you could do and have the two of them control Raw. essentially. There's no, like, where's the build up to that? Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. No, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, we're all happy, are we? Oh, fuck me, trying to watch the Shane Undertaker match at WrestleMania again there. And guess what? That Undertaker match now is a joke. It doesn't matter how many times Shane jumps off the sail, he basically did it for nothing. Because he was going to get the job anyway. It's ridiculous, guys. I don't care what anyone says. It's completely ridiculous. Honestly, I thought this was garbage. I thought it was a horrible segment. It was very much like a Raw segment with a very slow momentum of the show. I don't know. I thought this was garbage, to be honest with you. And I wanted to see a brand split. Personally, for me, I think it might be the best way to go down. But instead, they have Shane and Stephanie now reviewing Raw, which, in my personal opinion, is garbage. Okay, so let's get into why you're all here. And that is the main event. Oh boy, I'm gonna get a lot of hit for this. First of all, I want to say this. Specifically, and because a lot of people are gonna misread what I said. This has nothing to do with Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. Okay? I think those two guys, they did a good job. Okay? For the most part, they did a good job. Okay? It's not so much that I'm angry about, okay? And I'm not even, like, some people might say, oh, Jerry, you're angry that AJ Styles didn't win. No, honestly, I don't even hate Roman that much, but they're obviously trying to build up a story that's fantastic, right? Whatever, right? Anywho, the problem that I have is a constant stopping and starting in the match. This match would have been excellent. This match would have been perfect. I thought people would enjoy it. But instead, they fuel the Stephanie Shane story, okay? Overlapping this, right? There's a count out. Even though AJ Styles, and this is what people seem to forget, okay? AJ Styles does not need to drag Roman Reigns into the ring. All he needs to do is, 10 count. Roll into the ring, roll out of the ring. The countdown's back. There you go, Roman. That's all you needed to do. You don't need it. And then he rolls in. Oh my god, that's bullshit, man. 10 count. No, you roll into the ring, you roll out of the ring. Roll in, roll out. Do you know what they say about a fire? You duck and you roll, right? That's what you do at a fire hazard. That's what AJ Styles should have done. Roll into the ring, roll out of the ring. That's all they needed to do. But they didn't do that. No, because the inconsistency of this. This is like Batman versus fucking Superman, okay? There's so many inconsistencies on this show. It's ridiculous. All they need to do is roll in, roll out. The count out would resume, and it'd go back to 1 again. But no, AJ Styles, the in-ring master, doesn't even know how to do that. And again, not his fault, but because he was told to do it. It's not AJ Styles' fault, it's not Roman's fault. So Shane comes down and he says, this is a no count out. Walks off. Then Roman Reigns goes for the low blow. He says, oh, it's an accident, man. Whatever. Then there's a disqualification. Right, whatever, right? And then Stephanie comes down and said, this is going to be a no disqualification match. I'm like, what? And then Roman Reigns wins. Now again, it's not the problem with the match I have. It's the problem that they were stopping and starting and stopping and starting the match. If you had just one big long match, this would have been fantastic. And everyone's saying, well, oh yeah, another thing as well. They have. This is another problem I have with this match. They have ruined the Bullet Club already, and they haven't even reformed yet. They have literally ruined the Bullet Club because what they should have done is not have the Bullet Club show up to Raw at all. They shouldn't have done that. Stop it. Stop it. They shouldn't have done that at all. They should have had the Bullet Club come to the ring. They should have done something, beat up Roman, and AJ Styles wins, and then you have a match at Extreme Rules. And then that's what you should have done. That's what you should have done, but you didn't have the balls to do it because you want Roman to have the championship. Now, again, nothing against Roman, but for the terms of the story, AJ Styles, they're trying to have him with fucking the Bullet Club, right? And you could add Finn Balor in there or whatever, right? They messed that all up because it's like AJ Styles saying, you're my friends, but, I'm not with you guys, you know what I mean? So what happens if they reform? It's going to look like AJ Styles is going to look like a wimp because he's like, well, I can't beat Roman, so, hey guys, I said I didn't want you? Oh yeah, let's go on together. It makes AJ Styles look like a wimp. So, come on. Seriously. And some of these people are turning around saying, I thought the main event was good. No, it had constant stopping and starting, which was completely annoying. The crowd was completely annoying because they were chanting CM Punk all bloody night. It was like it was on like a repeat, like a bad Vine video. CM Punk, CM Punk. Alright? And then you have them single-handedly destroying the Bullet Club. You could have had them reform and do something. Just something. And now for the rating. I've seen people giving this an 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10, a 10. I actually seen one guy give it a 10 out of 10. Believe it or not. I think whoever did that needs to have their license revoked as a wrestling fan. I don't give a shit. And again, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. Because I personally didn't like it. Because, you know what? I need to say something because I've seen a lot of people, right, in this community, and like a lot of group of people actually like something, then everyone's like, yeah, I like it, but deep down they're crying inside because they know this is garbage, but they don't want to offend everyone. They don't want to offend the people that actually like this show. Well, here's a newsflash. I don't have that problem. And what I'm saying is, this show sucked, Raw's gonna suck, and I don't like it. Is it better than last year? It's kind of, it's okay. I will say this, it's improved better than 2014. However, 2015 should I say, and 2014. But 2015 reached a low where you literally, the only way is up. And this ain't getting there. We're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. But ladies and gentlemen, you all know what happens. After the summer, they try and do some things, after Mania, shit like that, try and make it entertaining, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? Nobody cares anymore. And also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you that are enjoying this, Big John Cena's going to come in. He's probably going to beat up AJ Styles. He's probably going to beat up Roman. And he's going to win the championship again. So, at the end of the day, everything comes full circle. You know what I mean? In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I give it a 4 out of 10 because I just did not like this pay-per-view. I did not like it. I thought it was garbage. I thought it was atrocious. And that is my personal view. Again, ladies and gentlemen, all of this is my personal view and how I take it. And what I've seen is that people are praising Raw week after week. And to me, I don't see what's special about it. I don't give a damn when anyone says I don't see anything special. The ratings, I hate to say this, but WWE are pandering to the small people, the kind of the indies essentially. They're pandering to them, and they're not pandering to the big audience. And their ratings have shown that. Last week on Raw, it got a 2 point whatever. It was the lowest Raw ever. That's all you need to know. Okay? Please, I like indie wrestling. I do like indie wrestling. However, if you do it too much, you expose it too much, and most importantly, if there is no story behind it, you are going to ruin your product. This is real talk here, because I feel like I'm obligated to say it. There is nobody that I've seen in this community that has stated the facts, and I will state the facts, and the fact remains, this show sucks, and WWE sucks right now. I don't care if you all like the last previous Raws, they all suck, okay? I don't give a damn what anyone says. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I have to call this out. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out. Garbage.